Stavanger is the fourth largest city but the third largest urban area in Norway. Stavanger is the center of the Stavanger metropolitan area, which has a population of almost 300,000 inhabitants. The city is commonly referred to as the petroleum capital of Norway. Despite its age dating back at least to the Viking Age, Stavanger only grew to its position among the most important Norwegian cities in the second half of the 20th century, after oil was discovered in the North Sea. Today, the city is marked by noticeable foreign influences as a result of the presence of several major international oil companies. Stavanger also houses the NATO Joint Warfare Center. Norway's photograph of Stavanger captured from the internet. The Stavanger Cathedral not shown faces the park and lake on the left. The Valberg Tower is on the forefront left. On the right is the shrine. The appropriate information will be provided as the corresponding pictures get posted. This map shows all the important landmarks in Stavanger. Number 1, the Norwegian Petroleum Museum. Number 2, the harbor, Vagen. Number 3, the Valberg Tower. Number 4, the Old Town. Number 5, the Stavanger Cathedral. And number 6, the Brea Lake. The Norwegian Petroleum Museum was opened on 20 May 1999. The unusual architecture has made the museum a landmark in the port of Stavanger. Seen from the sea, the museum looks like a small oil platform. The museum focuses on offshore petroleum activity, especially in the North Sea. These are all retired pieces of equipment on display on the Blue Promenade. This is a piece of the Nordpipe gas line from Ekofisk in Norway to Emden in Germany. Oven next to an oil rig drill bit. The harbor, Vagen in Norwegian. Skagenkaien is a street which runs along the eastern side of the harbor. Strandkaien runs parallel to Skagenkaien on the other side of the water. For a week in June-July, the FIVB World Tour Beach Volleyball event comes to Stavanger for the Norway Grand Slam. Small children are brought to watch the beach volleyball games. homes of the area known as the Old Town. The statue of Vice Admiral Thor Horve overlooking the Stavanger harbor. Panoramic view of the plaza facing the Stavanger harbor. View of the harbor from the plaza, and in the center, the Maritime Monument. On the left, a close-up picture of the sculpture by Martin Arnold Houdeland atop the Maritime Monument. Also adorning the plaza is the monument to Alexander Lange Kielland, one of the most famous Norwegian realistic writers of the 19th century. More to see around the harbor. Fresh produce stands on the side of the Stavanger Cathedral. The Church of St. Peter, built on the ruins of the old Hospital of Stavanger. Very unusual to see a beggar on the streets. The Valberg Tower. The Valberg Tower is a former fire tower. The tower was built in 1852 as a watchtower for the city's security guards and is 26.66 meters high. The new tower replaced the nearly 2-century-old dilapidated wooden tower. From the tower, the security guards were able to detect fire and warn the inhabitants by means of bell ringing and cannon shots. Pictures captured as we walked around Skagen, the city's oldest streets. The old town area known as Gamle Stavanger, Strand, is located behind Strandkaien, the street along the left side of the harbor. Old Stavanger is a very charming area in the middle of the city and consists of 173 protected and restored wooden buildings from the end of the 1700s and the beginning of the 1800s. Most houses are small and white. It is typical of all Stavanger that the houses are painted red on the back because red paint at the time was cheaper than white. For many, the most distinctive feature in Stavanger today are still the small, colorful wooden houses and the cobblestone streets. One of the many bridges that link Stavanger with the surrounding headlands, islands and fjords.